Welcome back. Today I have another account review, guys, and today we have Jura, and today he left me a pretty hefty amount of notes right here. So we're just gonna lock in and show you how a gotcha player actually know how to read. So he is a server America light spender, Lunite sub every now and then, skill level, currently learning how to do quick slots now that I fully learned how to do for levels rotation. I consider myself average, but I'm trying to get better. All right. Units to focus on Brent, Luke, phrolova, Hiyuki, trying to have a decent build with her. Okay. Cartethyia, Jian, and I have other DPS, but I think they are mid for now until I make their builds better. Extra notes. I've been playing since the game came out, but I stopped because of issues with my device, and I came back a year ago. I spent quite a bit of time exploring and optimizing my builds, but my luck with echoes is ... Really awful. Was the only in-game mode I could fully clear. I think they increased the enemy's HP, question mark. I think they did. Honestly, I think they did. I'm not too sure. Now I just can reach an A, okay? And I won't lie, it's frustrating me that I can't clear TOA middle tower last 2 floors. Okay. So maybe we have another one here, and maybe we have another one where we help with the in-game. I love doing this for you guys. And the Matrix. When I feel like I have decent builds for characters and teams, I don't think I have much luck with character pools. So I would like some advice on who should I pull next to complete my teams. And from there is all vertical investment because I'm a male enjoyer. Okay, that's very, very rare and around here at least. And Kuro pulls them out the basement once a year. Yeah, Scar, Genshin, one day, man, one day. But that is gonna be his whole account review. Note this account review is gonna be very interesting because bro feels like he has the builds, he has the character stuff, the full clear in game, but he's just not doing it. He said he is trying to get better at learning the game, like doing quick sauce and stuff, since he just finished learning for levels rotation, and he has quite a bit of work to do. That he said. So let's just see what bro has working with me here. Also, holy Hiyuki, holy. Holy, okay. Yeah, let's go see what bro has for me here. Okay, here we are on Juro's account, but his what account is name Ren. Okay, he's a husband collector. Interesting. He's level 80. So if you guys want to get an account review for me, you have to at least be level 65. You could join very easily by going and right down the link in the description. And click the Discord and you can apply in my account review section very, very, very easy. Now let's look at his pools. So he has a pretty decent amount of pulls. I can't remember what he said he was gonna pull. Actually, he asked me to tell him what he should pull or give him advice on what he should pull next. But so far, he has a good amount of pulls saved though. This is about 50 pulls. Yeah, 50 pulls. So let's look at his store. He has 249 corals. This is very, very nice. So he's been saving up. He's been saving up. All right, that is very nice. Look at his thing and Lunite subscription. He does not have one right now. He did say he bought them every now and then. Okay, and then he has no purchase here. All right, battle pass he also does not have. All right, so let's go look at his character stuff. Okay, so for his character, so Hiyuki, I'm pretty sure this Hiyuki is still in work in progress, like he said. So it for now is not that bad. You know, he got the traces of that you kind of want, but yeah, it's a work in progress. It's not looking too bad so far. Honestly, it's not looking too bad so far. He does not have her team like he said, so he has only the Sanhua for right now, which is also not even that bad. This still clears the in game, but let's see after her shield goes away, is it still can clear in game? We'll see. Shorekeeper is pretty nice. Is reached the bitch mark. Ooh, Call of the Abyss. Does he not? Oh yeah, I would definitely just run this instead. Yeah, this is just way better. Yeah, this is just way better. Just level that up and then you're just done. Streaker, no dupes. I would just max out her intro. After you finish building your other characters, this is one thing you should definitely max out her is the intro, and that's really about it. Yeah, Streaker's done. All right, and then Luke. This Luke is not that bad. I definitely think you want a little bit more crit rate on him, and I think that's literally about it. Yeah, like oh yeah, so you just need to get like double crit here. And then I think that's and then double crit here. Yeah, so you have 2 pieces you can get double crit on still, and then you can improve them, but you did say, like, your echo luck is a little bit, eh. So, yeah, you just keep working on it. Get him around, like, 70's crit rate, like, 70 like, 75. If you get him, like, 75, then, it'll be a little bit better, but, yeah, try to maintain this ER somehow because he definitely wants at least, like, 130-ish ER, but you could probably get away with, like, 125, probably closest to the lowest you could probably go is like 123. But yeah, this is a pretty good loot, at least for now. Mornye is looking pretty decent. This is pretty decent. I like it. It's good enough. it is good enough. Choyan, the Choyan, the crit rate is nice. The ER is not. I do not like the ER. You can simply fix this by like Heron right here. Yep, this literally right here. Let me show you. All right, so you just do this Heron there, one cost, and there you go. Your Choyan is fixed. Yep, just like that. This is way better than before because Choyan doesn't really do a lot of damage and you really just wanted to get his ult. So you could simply just look for like if you want him to have better crit stats, you can. But I would definitely look for it while having him on the 2-piece moonlit so he can get this Heron off and you can buff your next character's on damage. And then that's really about it. And also so he can have enough ER to get his ultimate guaranteed because bro can be a little bit iffy sometimes when it comes to getting that ultimate. But yeah, that's show no dupes on. Yeah, no. So we're gonna go look for Lova. Look at some for Lova. Ooh, this crit rate is absolutely not. Holy, how bad could they have gone? How bad could they? Oh, they went really bad. Okay, so he has like 3 echoes here. He has 3 echoes here that didn't roll a single line of crit rate. So right now you're sitting at 72. You definitely need to get a little bit more crit rate rolls there, and then your Phrolova is gonna be okay. You're almost done with your Phrolova, so I would definitely just max out the skill, and then that's gonna be very much done. The skill definitely needs to be maxed out. You want everything at max out on Phrolova. Phrolova doesn't really need double crit on everything, as long as you have like double crit on at least like 4 of her pieces. So like one of these pieces you can kind of go without having a double crit on, but I would definitely get at least 4 of her pieces with double crit, and then you're good enough because it's gonna put you around like the 80-90 mark. So yeah, that's pretty decent, at least for now. I would definitely work on getting her a little bit around the 80 to 90 mark on the crit rate with her set proc. Okay. And then the Lupa is needing some work. I definitely think I would rather you do this. I definitely think I would rather you do this. This is way better. And then just roll your oh okay. That's a really good echo. This is a really extremely good echo. But oh oh my. Okay. Yeah, so you have a bit of things you could do to improve some of your character builds. Yeah, you said it's a work in progress, so let it keep being a work in progress cuz uh yeah. Now, even with your builds and stuff look like this, unironically, I think you still could clear in game. Um But I don't think your builds are as good as you are good enough as you thought they were for you to clear in game because you said you're still work in progress on your skill level. So yeah, the brand is actually really nice. Is that an S1? Oh yeah, you definitely can clear. Oh yeah, you definitely can clear. Lupa Lupa plus a brand S1 is already enough to clear like the final floor. You have Phoebe here in Ozani. Yeah, Phoebe here in Ozani. Yeah. So you have a few things you can do. You have a few things you can do, like with some of your character builds. This Conchona, like the Conchona's like okay. Honestly, like instead of running her on this, I would run her on this whenever you're running her with Cartethyia. And then so you could just guarantee the ult. And then that's really about it. Because Cartethyia doesn't care about the weapon stat since that weapon buffs attack. But unironically, I think you could clear. Honestly. Probably not what you plan. I could probably come in here and clear this for you though. I very much think I can. Because you have an S1 Brent plus this Lupa. The last slot fusion character doesn't really matter much. Probably just going with shorekeeper or Mornye even. So yeah, the characters right now you're definitely just need work on your builds. The team part, you're kind of chilling. Except for that you don't really have anybody for your Luke, but you are a male enjoyer, so maybe you pull for Bro's upcoming support whenever that comes out, and then that can fix your stuff. But besides that, I think my favorite build here is wait, actually I didn't even look at GN or other dude. The GM build, even with that other weapon, is also pretty decent. Honestly, it's not that bad. And then the Zheng Liao could be better, especially since you have his sig. It could be better. Yeah, but a favorite build probably this brand. It definitely could still use some work. I could tell it's missing like a crit damage roll somewhere. Right here. Yep, missing a crit damage roll. But besides that, it's honestly not that bad. It's actually a pretty nice build. And then other favorite build. I think that's actually about it. I think it's just brand, but that is just work in progress. It is a work in progress. You did say everything here is a work in progress, so definitely keep working. All right. Let's go look at his in-game clears and all the other stuff. Okay, here we are, his TOA. So left tower. He used G and more to clear the bottom floors and Cartethyia to slam the side tower. Other side tower, he used Zhang and then a little bit Zhang out here with the Bowling and Mort to clear that. And then for Lova Choyan to clear the side tower. Pretty decent. Middle floor. So honestly, I really think you could clear this yourself if you just use Hiyuki here instead of Luke. Genuinely. Like if you just use the shield character instead, because unfortunately Luke is not being shielded here. And if your skill level is not too high, then just use the shield unit here, and then you do add them, so it could definitely clear this. She slammed this thing very easily, even while solo. Actually, Luke is being shielded a little bit here. Oh wait, he is. He's being shielded here a little bit, a little bit. Definitely not as much as Hiyuki, but this this is definitely clearable. Really, I guess all I have to come and do for your TOA is literally just clear with Hiyuki here. So yeah, all I had to come in here and do was clear with your Hiyuki here, and you're basically done with the TOA because you're only missing the last floor clear right there. Let's go look at Wiwa and DPM if he has an unlock. Okay, for Wiwa, he has a 3.8K right now. Ooh. I also think this would have been a little bit easier if you just used the shield unit, Hiyuki, and you could have probably killed this. Ooh. Last one, this one did not go too well. Phrolova Choyan, this one also should have cleared like very easily. I can't remember what the enemies was or what was being shielded on the last one, so I honestly couldn't tell you what you did on the second side. But currently, right now, I definitely think this is possible. I think it just well, actually, it's being arrow raised down. Maybe I think this is possible though. We'll just see. We'll just see. Okay, he does have a DPM unlocked, so he hasn't came here though since the new DPM opened. But this is his last DPM thing. He cleared the basic one, but this is the more important one. So he got 20K. He didn't 5K with his Luke here, so kind of sad. And then he has a 5.1K here with the Lupidem, and then he got a 4K with Cartethyia Premium, which is insane. He has a 4K with the Phrolova team. What the? Okay, yeah. We definitely was struggling back then, but hey, you learned how to play Phrolova at least. So maybe this is maybe this could be a little bit better for when you do the current one, or if I come in here and do it for you. But yeah, this current one, the last one, he only managed to get 5K on one team, the team with the S1 Brand, which I also think this team could get a higher score than that. But I think that's about it for the endgame clears. Let's look at this map. Okay, Epor Expiration, he has 1.x fully 100%. Black Short's still work in progress. 2.x seems like it's still kind of a work in progress too. And then Lahire Boy or 31x also a work in progress. Okay, yeah. All right, now let's go get my final thoughts on this account. Okay, for my final thoughts on your account, I've actually been having my final thoughts on your account in my head since basically almost the start. But it's honestly it's not as bad as you probably think, because you do kind of have teams. Like you have the Cartethyia Premium, you have Cartethyia team. And then you have the S1 Brent, which does helps out a lot here with your Lupa. You have for Lova Hersig. Having for Lova Hersig already is like a team by itself. Then you have the Luke. Luke currently doesn't have like a bias support in the game right now, but when his bias support drops, you is like I said, you are a male enjoyer. So as long as you pull that bias support, then you should be fine with the Luke. But currently, right now, he just needs a little bit help on his build, just like the other all like 90% of your units. And then I think that is about it. Like you have these three characters here kind of just don't have anything to do with anything you have. So, and it's really just these two because, like, Zhang Liao was free. So it kind of is what it is. I'm pretty sure you got him when he was free because you said you were like day one player, if I remember correctly. And then the Phoebe and GN is just like homeless. Now, if you end up pulling Zenny, this will be a little bit better because Zenny Phoebe team with the Spectre Rover is pretty strong. And the GN is just kind of homeless. I mean, you can run him with Phalova, but besides that, bro was kind of homeless. Hiyuki, you have none of her teammates. Literally zero. You have not one singular teammate that she could be ran with except for the Mornye, but even then, like her and Mornye is not really can be called a team. So is kinda cooked right now for your hiyuki until you pull one of her teammates. Um, she's gonna get a bias support sooner than later. I definitely think it's coming. I mean, she's kinda like the anniversary unit, so she's definitely gonna get her support unit here sooner or later. But I'm gonna put my grade here for your account with taking everything into account. So your characters don't really have amazing builds. Your skill level is not too crazy insane. Putting both of those together into the in game and thought, then it's not looking too bright. So right now, I think your account is sitting at a smooth B, but let's just say same context with all your stuff, you had a little bit better builds, you were a little bit better at the game. Unironically, your account would be like an A, but since your builds are not that great, plus your skill level is not that great, it literally drops it down by that much. So I just want you to take that into account, and those are things you can improve on. So let me just give you the advice I think you should pull onto. So it's either so I definitely think you should pull for Hayuki's teammate whenever that unit comes out because you don't want to have your units looking homeless here. You don't want your Hayuki to look like your GN or this Phoebe here. You want her to have a team. So you definitely want to try to get Hayuki's teammate whenever that unit comes out. And then when it comes to Luke, I will also try to get Luke's teammate whenever that unit come out. So there's two units that you will both like have to get because I doubt that they're both have to share a unit. So yeah, whenever it comes to that, I would definitely try to get both of their teammates. So both of these characters has a team. Because for the rest of your units, I don't know if you see it, but they all have like a duo of a team, kinda. So you had the phrolova into the Cho Yan here. That's duo of a team. You had the Cartethyia, Kachona. That's duo of another team. And then you had the Brant into the Lupa. So that's a duo of another team. So that's three different teams you have right there that can kind of work together just with having just two of the units for the team. Even if you don't have the full team, you just have two units of the team. You kind of need to finish that off with getting the two units of both of these teams. So just need to get two more units, and then your account will look a little bit better. Let's just say in question, you get those two units, your account would jump up to an A no matter what, even if the builds for them is not the greatest or anything, or your investment level is not the greatest. And then not only that, we're gonna be getting a free Rebecca. So I would definitely try to take into account whatever the free Rebecca does and try to build a team around her or even invest around her if you need to. So I would definitely look out for that. You are in my server, so you always can ask questions. I actually think I've probably seen your name in chat a few times. But yeah, don't be afraid to ask questions in my chat because they do be chatted up in there sometimes for how little people we do have in there. But I think that's all I can really give you for right now. Uh, bullet advice: get the two units for whatever these two units premiums are going to be. So get that dual team, and then you should be clearing a little bit better, especially with these two units. And then see what you can do with the free Rebecca. Like even if like maybe the free Rebecca can work with one of these two, then I'll be even better. So yeah, you just kind of need to look out. Definitely keep your eye on what the free Rebecca is going to do because I feel like that's going to be very, very important for your account right now. But right now, I think you are sending a smooth B, and then we're gonna see how else you could do. I'm definitely gonna come back to you later and try to clear in game for you if I can, whenever I have time. But that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys like this type of content and you need a account review or you want help for your in games, then you should definitely join my Discord. But that's gonna be it for today's video. I'm gonna head out of here.